SAM gate as well. Get the adheres lining up. San Francisco. We are at Echo 7. So we need to be pretty close to that. Where the adherers line up. Eric is good till 18 April. San Fran to Reno. You got 30-37-1, so that is correct. And 22-23-0. Alright, now everything's matching up. Align on reference, confirm. Done, son. For now. Let's do our flight planning and so on. Alright, we are at good old San Francisco and we're heading to Reno. We're in an A320 NEO. Do a cost index 100, which means we're going for speed and not fuel economy. Do 171. Let's make this 1500 kilos cargo. All that looks good. Let's make this 45 minutes extra. Fuel messed it up, so let's do do 800, see what we come up with there. Alright, we are good. 68.6 should also show up here. Plenty of fuel. You can even come back to San Francisco. 45 minutes extra. And it's going to ask for TROPA, so TRP is your TROPA, so between top of climb, top of descent. About 392 is our TROPA today. And temperature is minus 26 at cruise. 30:06, and we'll depart one left, and that's current with information whiskey. And Reno is landing on the 17s, 8:26 closed, that won't affect us. Do CBDLC clearance, CBDLC capable airport here at San Fran. United 1399, IFR, A320N for NEO, Slant Lima, CBDLC, Reno 23,000, San Fran, all that looks good. File, flight plans on file. So we are here at E7, plan 1 left, departure from Mike 1 on the Trunken 2. So straight out to 520 and then direct tidy above 3000 and then on to Orca transition. Do not exceed 210 knots until leaving 520. So we'll preset that for 200 to make sure. And then this is the Orca 1 arrival. Hoboa above 16,000. Which is also inertial approach fix, RNAV coupled ILS approach. And this is a hard altitude. We gotta be exactly 7,500 feet at Zompo. Then we'll land 17 right, exit in November, taxi to the gate, and have a day. Weather at San Fran is wind calm, no clouds. Slight tailwind on landing there. Reno doesn't have any weather associated with that stuff. San Fran to Reno. I don't know if there's any flights for this or not. SkyWest and a United. Let's go. Off we go to the wild blue yonder. If you know what that song is from, leave it in the comments below. If you liked this quick briefing, please hit the thumbs up. I am shooting for 4% of views to actually click the thumbs up button. So please help me out and hit the thumbs up. Get my material out there. Come back over here. Got my fancy paint scheme here. I paid someone to make this for me. The call sign there on the back. Very cool. Tell those guys to drive away. Alright, what's next on the agenda? Ground is 0.8 and 125. We're set there. Crank up the volume. And we've got nothing there. Make sure these batteries are charging appropriately. Should get the arrows. Got arrows and the amps are dropping. So all good. $17 quarts of oil. Hydro is full. And all that is fine. Battery test up good. APU fire test. Kick on the APU here and get some environment going inside. Been having some serious issues with my Chromebook laptop disconnecting the Wi-Fi. I've read something on the internet that hopefully will fix it. So I went into settings on my Chromebook and I turned off the power setting that will automatically put it into sleep mode if idle while not on a charging cord. So I'm hoping that to prevent it from going into sleep mode should fix that. We shall see. APU is available to ground control. Switch that over. Get rid of the ground power unit. And do that for balancing. I need ATIS. Departure ATIS. And to reset a setting. All right, now we do departure ATIS. Alright, so for all you guys that have Toliss and the option for Pilot Edge ATIS, you can thank me for that. I was the one that spearheaded that option for this. So thank you, Toliss, for making that happen. Before it was only VATSIM. and I hardly ever fly that sim, so it made more sense. Alright, we are current with X-ray now. The altimeter is 3008. And departing one left is fine. Wind is calm, and the temperature is 18. And the elevation is 13, so that's right on the money, and we are facing west. All that is good. Now I need my CPDLC, so we're going to do login, send it. That will take about 30 seconds for us to get in a tone. Looking for an ATC message here. Any day now. Any day now. There we go. Click that. Next. Standby. Previous. Clear to Reno. Trunken 2. Orca. Orca 1. Then as foul. Climb via the acidic. Set maintain 10,000. Expect weight level 230. 10 minutes, departure 135.1, squawk 7, tree 40. Well, you can accept that. That closes that out. That is our IFR flight clearance. Good and good. So we're going to come down here and we're going to input that information. And I've got it set to where it will load the aircraft with the cargo and the people and all that. And so the Tropa, what did I say? It looks like 392, so that's pretty accurate there. Except negative 26. And temperature is 18. I'm getting the weather. 3008, I think that's right. And wind calm. Okay, so all that is accurate. So we're gonna go flight plan, San Fran, departure 1 left. And looking for Trunken 2 with the Orca transition. Insert, Reno, arrival. And we are looking for the Zulu, ILS Zulu 17 right. So that's the third one down, ILS 17 right, Zulu. The identifier of the approach is very important because there's different ones. You have Yankee, you have X-ray, so you have to make sure you use the right one and request the right one. Alright, so this is Orca 1. Hoboa. And I'm there. So I think that's correct. So it would be Orca and then Hoboa. Hoboa. And then jet poo. That's correct. All that looks good. Grab our winds. Our weights. Should be like 62.2. Actually, it's not 62.2. Let me make sure this is correct. My laptop, no, my laptop's acting stupid. Imagine that. Give me a second. Even fuel 6.8. All right, that's good. And that's good. We're gonna do San Fran. 01 left. Totally messed. Oh wait, that is right. 01 left. And we're gonna do 1,000. For climb thrust. .200 initial speed. And our 200 radar is our minimums for that. Take off data request. We'll come over here. That's fine. That's fine. And 1019 is fine. All that is good. So 139.45. So we'll come over here. $145.47. That's correct. Flex 74, 1 plus F. All that is good. Do packs off for that. All right. Now let's do second. Left. All right, we got our engine out for coming back to San Fran. 28 left for emergency landing if need be. 53 minutes extra fuel. So we are good to go, as they say. Top altitude is 10.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit, toes driving up.
emergency generator check here. Alrighty. Acupressure
Okay.
in the
All doors and hatches
green.
are closed. Ready to connect.
Get rid of the chocks. Circuit breakers. All good. All right, 2 good fire checks. This airport requires
So connected, bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake.
that you have your transponder on altitude mode. It should show that or state that somewhere. And I know for a fact it does. So 7340. Sorry, I had to take a phone call real fast. Let me see, 7340 on and on. And I think I am ready to go.
Starting pushback. Go ahead, start the engines. Operation complete. Set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
So, let me see, is the instruction on here?
Tow is disconnected. Bypass pin's been removed. Hand signal on the left. She's all yours, Captain.
I'm not sure where on this chart it would show it. maybe it's somewhere else. Here we go. Operate transponders for the altitude reporting mode in ADS-B. If equipped, enable on all surfaces. So that includes non-movement areas, such as where we are at right now. All right, that's fine. We're going to set our trim. Got 2 good generators. Get all that set up. Okay, all that is good. Do taxi lights on. Oxygen on. Departure ATIS. X-ray is current, which means nothing has changed as far as that is concerned. Auto brake, max, takeoff config check normal. Do the rest when we get down to the end of the runway. Be at ramp hold number 6 or 6 if y'all speak Spanish, which I know a couple numbers. That's about it. Pedals are okay, I think I fixed them. Okay. Radio is very quiet today, but it's a Monday. Everybody's back to work. Afternoon, San Francisco ground, United 1399, ramp hold number 6, current with X-ray, radio taxi.
1399, San Francisco ground, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha, Mike.
1 left via Alpha and Mike, United 1399. Wind is calm, so no worries there. Mike is the first one. Mike 1 is the second. So we're going to go to the first one. We'll switch to tower, which is 125. And 135.1 is our departure frequency. San Francisco Tower, United 1399, hold short, 1 left at Mike.
1399 San Francisco Tower, wind calm, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 1 left, clear for takeoff, United 1399. Alright, lights. Camera, action. So, lights means lights. Action means transponder on altitude mode, and action means take runway and check everything. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. Packs off. Engines up. Engine stable. Flex 74 SRS active. Airspeed is alive. $80 knots, cross-checked. Using the entire runway for this. V1, VR rotate. Positive right, gear coming out.
United 1399, contact NorCal departure.
Over to departure, United 1399, see it. 35.1. NorCal departure, United 1399, climbing via the Truncan 2, leaving 1,700 for 10,000.
United 1399, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb maintain flight level 190, United 1399. right, let's go. So the flaps will retract automatically when we get to 215. I don't have to do anything. And then at 220, we'll go flaps 0. And we'll de-arm that. And packs will probably help for pressure.
Midford ground, good morning. Beaver 906 Romeo, ready to taxi from Millionaire with Romeo. Southwest departure, request midfield from Alpha 3.
Beaver 906 Romeo, Medford ground, runway 14 at Alpha 3, taxi via Bravo Alpha and Alpha 3.
Taxi via Bravo Alpha 3, runway 14 at Alpha 3, Beaver 906 Romeo.
Now we're going left to Hype, and then we'll continue on to Orca. Right there, 10,000. The crew know they can take their positions. Stop at 300 knots for right now. Trade off speed for vertical speed. And 132.2 is usually the center. Doesn't mean it will be, but see what happens. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to start my A cars. That's alright. I've got plenty of flight credits. Just no big deal. I could do a manual PIREP if I really needed that flight, but the VA, the virtual airline, only requires one flight per month, and I've already done a ton, so not needed. Certainly not needed. Just do this one for fun. It's like so far so good on that Chromebook, turning that power saving option off so it does not go to sleep mode. I even have it set up to where the display won't turn off or
Midford Tower,
anything
Viva 996
when it's
Romeo, holding
on
short
battery
runway
mode.
14 at Alpha 3,
When it's plugged in,
southwest
the
departure.
the monitor will turn off, but it will not go to sleep.
Ground 6 Romeo, Medford Tower, wind calm right, turn on course approved. Runway 14 at Alpha 3, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 14 at Alpha 3, cleared for takeoff. Right turn approved. 996 Romeo.
All right, flight level 180 in the States is transition altitude, so everything goes to standard pressure, which is
1399,
2992.
contact Oakland Center 132.2.
Oakland Center 132.2, United 1399. All right, we were ready. Oakland Center, United 1399, flight level 186, climbing 190.
United 1399, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, United 1399. All right, we'll continue our climb here. Cabin pressure should be climbing, which it is. All good there. Turn off the seat belts. Destination ATIS. Alright, so information Juliet is current. It shows altimeter of 3014, temperature 9, and the wind is 020 at 5. Come down here and we'll do an ECAM check. And Reno's altitude is 4415, so that is good for landing, auto land, altitude, cabin pressure stuff. Go second, delete that. Perf. What did I say? It was 3014. Temperature is 9er. 020 at 5 or 5. And we'll do Reno to Reno. And we got another flight plan to mess with for a different approach, or if we need it. Otherwise, 2007 is our top of descent. So we got 7-10 minutes or so. So I won't bore you with the next 5 minutes of boring cruise. So I'm going to pause it and we'll pick it back up when we get another instruction to start our descent or what have you. Actually, let's brief the approach before I do that. Always stay ahead of the aircraft, which I probably would have done without showing you guys, so might as well just do it together. So arrival is the Orca, and the approach is the Zulu, and then the airport there, and then the gates are there. So we can expect to cross Hoboa at 16,000 or above, and then I'm going to request the approach from Hoboa. Probably have to request it through Oakland Center. Approach is NorCal 19.2 usually, so we'll get that on the ready. And missed approach procedure, climb to 13,000. Along the Arnett missed approach route to Yarku and hold, climb and hold to 13. So straight out and then follow those waypoints. But we're not gonna go missed more than likely. And this is 17 right, I believe, right? Yeah, 17 right. 11,000 feet of runway, so no problemo. And then we'll park, I don't know, either this side or that side. We'll pick one. All right, we'll pick it back up when we get to top of descent. See you in a second. All right, we did get an instruction across Hoboa at 16,000, so let's change that to exactly 16,000. And we'll adjust our top of descent. And I'm not going to mess with any of the any other winds or anything. It tends to mess things up, I find. So we're about 57 miles from Hoboa, and our fuel, according to SimBrief, we should have approximately 5.1 or so. So we can then here do the right arrow, and Hoboa shows 5.2. So we're good on fuel, good on all that. So FMS will have us cross at 16,000 at Hoboa, and I'll get back to you when we start our top of descent here, which will be at 10 after, so still got a couple minutes. Alright, we're coming up to our top of descent for 16,000. When we get about 10 miles or so from Hoboa, then I'm going to make the approach request pass on. The crew know we're going to start our descent here. Oakland Center, United 1399 leaving 230. Also have an approach request which starts at Hoboa.
United 1399, okay, go ahead with the request.
The ILS Zulu, 17 right approach from Hoboa, United 1309.
United 1399, cross Hobo at or above 16,000, clear for the Isla Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
Cross Hobo at 16,000, cleared ILS Zulu 17 right approach, United 1399. Alright, so we're going to keep trucking along here. So the safe altitude is 7.5. So we'll set that for 7.5, and then that reminds me that we were clear to fly the approach. I only adjust this once I'm actually cleared. So all to go, good to go there. I just need to punch in the runway information into the program page of the FMS. So, all right, enter. Our perf is still valid, I think. Oh no, let's check over here. Information kilo, so it's actually a little bit changed. So variable at 3, just lower that. Altimeter is 3014, that's to fine. The temperature is 11. Dew point is -5. So I'll set this for 3014. And it's 11. And 020 at 3. Otherwise everything is the same.
United 1399, contact NorCal approach 119.2.
NorCal approach 119.2, United 1399. NorCal approach, United 1399, established on the ILS Zulu 17 right, approach course, current with Kilo, leaving 15,800.
United 1399, NorCal approach, roger, just advise if you're executing the ILS Zulu 17 right approach.
Affirmative, I'm on the ILS Zulu 17 right approach course at this time, United 1399.
Roger, thank you.
I said that. Maybe I should have said it differently. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Right, JetBoo needs to be around 11,000 feet or so. It's actually 14 something, so we're good to go there. And there's a speed constraint of 230 knots or less at JetBoo, so we'll hit that. It's the airport over there. tell the ortho scenery is different. It's because this is Nevada and this is California, and this is Orbic's True Earth ortho, which is outstanding ortho, and this is just standard X-plane, with the exception of the airport does have a little bit of custom ortho right around it, but I don't have any ortho for this state because there's really only 2 airports that I use in the entire state, so why bother with ortho for the entire state? So I use Reno and Las Vegas are the primary ones. I'm going to pause it till we get to our intercept altitude. Won't bore you with this part. See you in a second. Alright, let's do some lights, shall we? Do a notch of flaps here. Auto brake low. Arm the spoilers. Turn that thingamabobber on. Let's just do this. Start that. That will hold it right at 200 knots when we get there. I think my volume is up. Yep. Tower is 18.7. And 0.9er is ground. I'm going to have this ready in case my laptop messed up, because it just messed up. I was pretty happy with it, but now it's disconnected from the internet again. And it's not the Wi-Fi. My phone works, it's just a stupid Chromebook. Once we get to 7,500, actually, I'll just go ahead and arm the approach. And then I'll reset it for 13,000 feet for the missed approach.
United 1399, contact Reno Tower 118.7.
Reno Tower 118.7, United 1399. Alright, let's do flaps 2, 18.7. Reno Tower, United 1399, establishing a localizer 17 right.
United 1399, Reno Tower, runway 17 right, clear to land, wind variable at 3.
17 right, clear to land, United 1399.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Full, terrain, terrain.
That's just because my gear and everything is not down.
Full,
I guess we'll shut that up by getting configured.
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Terrain.
Alright, elevation's 44, so 4 or 5, so we'll just say 6,000 feet. And we'll set missed approach altitude, flaps 3.
1,000.
Flaps full. Cabin is checked. Alright, autopilot off.
Minimum.
United 1399, exit right when able. Taxi to park via Papa Alpha, and you can cross runway 8 at Alpha to the ramp.
Right turn, then Papa Alpha to parking, cross runway 8 at Alpha, United 1399.
United 1399, remain to frequency. Have a good day.
And remain with you, United 1399. Thanks, you too. See you. Okay, so should probably turn off the landing lights. I'll get the APU fired up.
Terrain clearance, good afternoon, November 86 Kilo Mike, request IFR to Hawthorne with X-ray.
November 86 Kilo Mike, Monterey clearance. You're cleared to Hawthorne Airport via the Monterey 5 departure. Shui then is filed on departure, climb maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 290, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 121.3 and squawk 6302.
Cleared to Hawthorne, Monterey 5 departure, Shui then is filed, maintain 7,000, 290 10. Departure 121.3, squawk 6302, November 86 Kilo Mike.
November 86, Kilo Mike, read back correct.
Here's a runway 8. I may keep this airport installed and do a King Air flight this evening out of here. Fly the King Air down to Fresno. It's kind of a pretty flight sometimes, so. Might well. DC-3 or whatever that is there. It's like a DC-10 or something. I don't know. Not very good at naming every specific aircraft. I'm an Airbus guy. It's like a Douglas or something. Get that on. APU is available. Let's try this one. Don't know if it will work. It says looks like an auto gate, not SAM. Okay.
Disconnected.
Greaser. Alright, if you guys like the video, please hit that thumbs up. I'm trying to get 4% of views to actually click the thumbs up. From what I understand, that helps my channel. It gets the videos out there more, apparently. So 4%, that's like 4 out of every 100 views. So let's do it up, y'all. Do it up. All right, let me see. Turn this off, and that off. There we go. Good old Reno. Y'all take care, and hope everyone had a nice Easter, and we'll catch you next upload. See ya.